Hello. When installing BR Rivet solid plate fasteners, Flexco offers a variety of installation methods. In addition to the hammer, Flexco has several power tool options. Let's review them. Here we've set up the MBRT6AL for a BR6 installation. When using the electric rivet driver and the air-powered rivet driver, we use the standard rubber guide block and rivets with no washers. We'll go ahead and release the rivets. And then we'll use our three-prong driver and push those down all the way against the belt. When using the rubber guide block, we want to spray some silicone to help the rivets and the tool to glide easy into the installation. When using the electric rivet driver, we want to make sure that we follow that sequence of the inner hole going to the opposite corner and then filling in the rest of the inner holes and then those outer holes. And we want to make sure we hold the tool perpendicular. And then we'll go to that opposite corner. And then I'm going to do the top edge here of the outer row. And then I'm going to do the bottom outer row here using the air-powered rivet driver. Once again, using the rubber guide block, rivets with no washers. Here we want to make sure that we have the tool all the way against the rivet before we actuate the trigger. And then we want to make sure that we stop actuating the trigger before we lift up the tool to go to the next rivet. And you can see here, the rivets are fully set, and we have good pucker around that belt. Depending on how thick the belt is and what size rivet, you may have to hold the tools onto that rivet a little longer. Another air tool that Flexco offers is the Pneumatic single rivet driver, also known as the New Drive. It's lightweight and ergonomic and installs rivets with just one single trigger pull. When using the Pneumatic single rivet driver, we want to make sure we use a regulator to regulate the pressure down for the corresponding rivet size. Here, we're going to be installing a C rivet, so we've already regulated the air pressure down for a C rivet. When using the New Drive, we also want to make sure we use a steel guide block. And when using a steel guide block, we need to use rivets with washers. So we'll go ahead and load those rivets in. So following the powered rivet installation, we're going to do the opposite corners of the inner holes, and then after filling in the rest of the inner holes, those outer rows. The New Drive has a safety, so the tool will not actuate until we depress the trigger into the guide block. And then we'll do the rest of the inner holes. If you depress that trigger before putting the tool in the guide block, the tool will not actuate. And you can see there, once again, those rivets are set into the belt and we have good pucker. You'll now finish the BR installation following the standard instructions. Those are the 3 different powered rivet drivers that Flexco offers. Now it's time for you to choose.